Welcome to another episode of Bait It. Finally, I'm your host, Killer Keemstar, and I'm here with Andy Milanakis.
Please love me. I need your attention.
And we are also here with Chad, a.k.a. Anything for Views.
Good evening, everyone.
Oh, sexy.
Chad,
Thank you.
that was very SMR. How do you say it? What the fuck is
ASMR. ASMR.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ass to mouth.
This episode of Bait It has been brought to you by a couple sponsors. Chad has the first one.
I'm going to hit it with Mack Weldon. They're coming in with another sponsorship today. Remember, if you like comfortable living underwear, head over to Mack Weldon and use code BAITED for 20% off your first purchase. Now, these underwear are nice. They finally sent me out a couple pairs to try out. They're comfortable. They don't ride. I'm enjoying them. No tears yet. I will give it the real Chad test to find out. And the skid marks seem to be washing out perfectly, so I'm enjoying them.
Mack Weldon has really, really good underwear. You know, as guys, we don't really put a lot of time and effort into our underwear. Spend some money on some good quality Mack Weldon. Use code BETA underwear and you will not be sorry. Our second sponsor is coming from Blue Apron. Blue Apron is an awesome company. They have fresh ingredients that they mail to your house to cook unique, healthy, fresh meals. You know, it's really hard sometimes, especially if you're a guy, you don't know what to cook. You're buying frozen pizzas and you're not taking care of yourself. Well, Blue Apron will do everything for you. They put the exact amount of ingredients that you need in order to make these amazing meals. They mail them to your house fresh. You cook them up. You get new stuff, 5 days out of the week. And they have fresh ingredients that come from local farms and all that. I used the service before. It was amazing. Get a huge discount by going to blueapron.com/baitit. Okay, let's start the show. The main topic, oh my God, Shay Carl. Did you guys see this?
Fucking Christ. That was like the first thing I saw when I woke up this morning. I'm like, hey, I haven't seen Shay Carl in a while. What's he up to? And I see all these leaked DMs like, I want to lick your clit, sit on my face, suffocate me. I have a wife and children, but it's okay because fuck.
Dude.
Okay, for those of you that don't know, Shay Carl is the original YouTube vlogger. This is old school YouTube. Shay Carl is YouTube royalty.
I remember when he was fat. That's how long he's been vlogging for. He's gone through different weight limits.
That dude started in 2008, I think, or maybe even 2007.
It was probably sooner than that. I remember watching it when I was when I wasn't even in high school yet.
You know
and
what?
His channel. Go ahead, Andy.
I was just gonna say, no matter how big you are on YouTube, or people have this perception of you as this family man. We're all horn dogs. What he did, even though it seems kind of outrageous, and obviously he's married, it's pretty fucking human. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But the thing is Shay Carl has built a brand as being everybody on YouTube's dad.
It's not that I think that what he did was wrong. I think that like Andy said, everyone does it. But the only thing that goes through my mind is, how do you fuck up that hard? If I was going to do something like that, I would definitely not be messaging her from my Twitter.
Do it, you do it from a different name or something.
Yeah.
Some people might be lost. Let's tell the full story so the viewer can fully understand the situation. Basically, Shay Carl, family vlog YouTuber for years, YouTube royalty. Basically, over the last couple months, he has been jumping up in the DMs of a cam girl. And he's been saying some explicit things to her.
Explicit,
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Explicit things to her.
I've read fanfic that's fucking more cleaner than what.
What's her name? I think this girl follows me. What's her name? I'm gonna.
Well, she follows everybody. She's been trying to get into a lot of YouTubers.
I'm a DM her right now.
What's her name?
Her name is Aria Nina.
Okay.
Aria.
Yeah, it's ARIANINA.
Found it.
And dude, she is. I'm telling you, like you can't feel bad for Shay Carl. She is smoking hot. She is retarded hot. But the thing is,
Shay Carl should be able to afford like a prostitute or something, right? Like, why a cam girl through his like public Twitter? Or it's not even a private Twitter; it's his Twitter. It's verified and everything.
well, he came out publicly and he said over the last couple months since he's been talking to this girl that he fell off the wagon, started drinking again, and every time he gets drunk, you know, he's hitting up
demons
the
come
cam girl
out.
in the DMs.
Fuck off! Every cunt blames their problems on a drug or alcohol. You know what? I'm just
He's
if
not
I fuck up
blaming
in
it, though,
future,
and-
I'm just gonna jump on the alcohol bandwagon. Yeah, I'm an alcoholic.
He does. Sorry, he does.
Yo, let me read some of this. Okay, this is what Shay Carl said to her in the DMs. I'm gonna finish stroking this. I'm going crazy. Come knock on my hotel door. I want to bend you over.
Wow.
All right, we get it. We get it, cunt.
Slide
I didn't.
into your ass. I want to kiss it plenty first, though. I want to
Can we take
get
a
it real
5-minute
soft.
break?
What do you take a
Dude,
break
she's.
for?
I honestly don't even think she's hot. Her
No,
face
no.
looks like it's melting.
Okay. She does kind of look like a melted face.
It
but
does.
I'm telling you.
This is the only thing that I don't understand. Even if I'm fucking blackout drunk, I could not fuck up that hard. Like, go get a cell phone with a different number. Get her number, then just start fucking texting her or something. Why would you give... Why? I don't understand, man. There's so many different ways you could have gone about it to get laid, and he just did it the worst way possible.
Yeah, I do think that was like a really amateur mistake. Like, especially, you got to think about this. When you're already on the prowl and you have a wife and you're thinking, I'm gonna horn out a little bit, you would think that you would be in that zone in your mind to be sneaky. Like, let me see how I can be sneaky about this. It seems like there was no filter of like sneakiness. Like why didn't he put any
maybe-
effort?
Maybe,
Yeah, but what
maybe
I'm
it's
saying
a
is
publicity.
he's saying that he's got a drinking problem, right? He probably got really fucking drunk, and I'm sorry, but when you have a
for
drunk,
3 months in a row.
Yeah, that's true.
well, he said he fell off the wagon for the last
Yeah.
couple months.
So
I-
what?
you know,
He's been drunk for 3 months straight. Like,
Well,
no.
no.
She said
I-
herself, it hasn't just been like sex talk. It's been past the sex talk. It's been.
I gotta
they-
say, I met up with Shay Carl not too long ago when he was in LA, and it was like the first time I hung out with him, and you know he already admitted that he fell off the wagon, so I don't feel that bad about saying this, but I had some drinks with the guy. He wasn't like chugging whiskey from the bottle where I had to babysit him or anything. We just had a few beers. And, we just chilled at his place, and that's that. And who knows? I don't know. I mean, alcoholism is a crazy thing, but for me, even when I'm, like, fucking blackout drunk, if I was going to do something like that, I would still have in my mind that, like, I got to be sneaky about this.
You know what bothered me? This really bothered me. I've been a fan of Shay Carl for a while. I like the dude. I like the dude, and I what the dude did, I don't even think is that bad. I think it's fucking hilarious. I think it's just funny, right?
Yeah.
I don't think like, oh, he's a scumbag. I don't think that. I don't have that mindset. So when I did the Drama Alert, basically I'll get to that in a second. First, let me say this. I woke up to my members of Drama Alert spamming my DMs, begging me to get on because the story has broken, right? Mm-hmm. And I also got a DM from Shay, and Shay was asking me not to cover the story, and I explained to him, I was like, okay, if I don't run the story, Scarce is going to, or someone else is going to. Like,
Did you at
running
least beat Scarce to the punch though?
Of course I did. Of
Okay.
course I did.
Yeah.
But I thought about this long and hard, and I almost didn't cover the story because I knew that it would be damaging to his family. But I also know that Scarce is going to cover it regardless. So like, what do I do? So I ended up calling another YouTuber that's friends with Shay and that's friends with me that I'm not going to name. But I asked their advice, and they said the same thing. They were like, Scarce is going to cover it anyways, so you might as well cover it and do the best you can with it. So I had a choice. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, so I decided to have her on and do an interview with her and ask her questions because, I got a little bit of information that she was trying to blackmail him. All right. And so I want to hit her on that. And instead of me coming and doing a drama alert being like, I can't believe he cheated on his wife, what I did is I just fucking laughed because I thought the shit was funny. And I tried to make it as lighthearted as possible and not like, I didn't want to send this message out like, fuck you, you cheating asshole. How can you do this to your family? I didn't want to send that message out. I tried to find the comedy in it.
I kind of missed the blackmail part. I remember when you said, was this kind of an attempt to blackmail him? But I didn't really hear you press her at all. Like, what was the whole deal with the supposed blackmail?
Well, the thing is it was told to me privately that she was trying to blackmail him, trying to get money from him. So my thing is like, look, man, like I can't really come out and say this. I mean, I'm saying it right now. I shouldn't even be saying it right now because it was said to me privately.
Well,
but I want to hit her on that in the interview because if Shay Carl has proof that she tried to blackmail him, I need that goddamn proof. I need it. Like he's got to send it to me. But
think about it like this: it doesn't all add up. Like why she said, "Oh, he was just being rude to me," so I stopped DMing him or whatever. When it clearly shows that he blocked her. So is there something we're missing? Like why all of a sudden after 3 months has something just clicked where she's like, I need to post these DMs. I need to expose
Well, she said that
him.
she mentioned something about his kid, and then he flipped out and was mean to her. So he was. I
don't believe that. I think there's.
I don't know.
Missing.
There's got to be more to the story, but Shay's not saying anymore. And look, man, dude, after that drum alert hit, Shay blocked me.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Blocked me on Twitter. And I was trying to help, bro. I was like, I told him, I was like, yo, hit up so-and-so because they have my number and text me and I'll talk to you off record because I wanted to see if I could try to help the guy. Like, and I hate drum alert, dude, for this reason, right? I really like somebody and I have to report something that's going to make them look bad. And I know a lot of people can say, well, you don't have to. Nobody's forcing you. But that's what
your channel is. Yeah.
And if I don't do it, I've got all these other people that have copied Drum Alert and made other shows like Scarce and whoever, so I don't know.
You're in a really shitty situation. Yeah, I think there's more to it as well.
I think she blackmailed him.
I actually hope that Shay doesn't just like roll over and disappear off the internet. I hope that the rest of the information surfaces because, like, at the end of the day, also, like, I had this other weird theory, and I know I'm kind of just jumping off the topic a little bit here, but I think, like, maybe it was on purpose because, how Shay said he's, like, dying down the vlogs. What if he just wants to leave YouTube and this can be the reason?
No, there's no way he would out himself and have his kids see this and his wife see this. This is, like, way too big for this to be some fucking stunt. Also, I gotta say, trust no hoe. Fucking all these bitches,
especially
dude.
Not a cam girl.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Fuck?
Like Zoe Berger is like trying hard to out fucking the FaZe dude. This girl's outing Shay Carl. Like, already you shouldn't trust random girls you meet on the internet. But these cam girls have no like. And I know it's a blanket statement. Not all of them are like this. But
I was about to say, you discriminating against cam girls, Andy?
No, I'm just saying like there are so many fucking like. E-hoes that are just like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna expose and do whatever I can to like climb to the top or to just like out someone for fucking fame and attention and in turn money.
Isn't Zoe Berger now like beefing with Scarce over some fucking I don't know. I only see her Twitter videos. I actually blocked her the other day because she posted some CNN is racist cancer, and I was like, what the fuck?
I don't even want to talk about that.
I watched the whole video, and I'm like, what? Like. What?
I don't know. Zoe.
And then she's
I don't
like,
know what it is.
She's like, maybe Sky Williams will chime in on this. I was like, oh god, please, Sky, don't fucking chime in.
And he did, but he dissed her.
And he did.
He dissed her though. No, he dissed her.
He dissed her. Oh, thank fucking God, Sky, I love you.
No. She doesn't. No, you don't get it. She does not give a fuck if someone's dissing her, if someone's hating her, if someone's kissing her ass, dude. All she wants is people talking about her. Like,
and you know what? We're talking about her.
Yeah. Shit.
That's why I didn't want to talk about it. I already said I didn't want to talk about it. Recently, every time I see a video or some drama involving Zoe Berger, I'm immediately turned off by it. Like I don't want to cover it on Drama Alert. I don't want to talk about it because I feel like we've gotten to a point where Zoe Berger is just baiting everybody to talk about her.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
maybe it needs to be spoken about so that people stop reacting to a bullshit, because it's like a 2-year-old kicking up the playground, you know.
I don't think that's gonna work when fucking Scarce literally is just fucking head over heels.
Like I said, isn't she like beefing with Scarce at the moment?
I know, but okay, listen. Zoe can upload a video. Perfect example, the CNN thing. Zoe uploads a Twitter video talking about the CNN is racist. Okay, I just think that's stupid. Like, I don't need to make a video about it. I don't need to talk about it. And I didn't do a drama alert on it. It's just a fucking dumb, stupid thing, right? But Sky Williams makes a whole big response to it. Scarce made a whole fucking video on it. Like, me stopping doesn't mean shit, because she's always going to find stupid people like Scarce or Sky Williams to bait. And Sky, I don't mean to call you stupid, but you should have just ignored Zoe on that
Sky's
one.
not stupid. He's just too nice for his own good. And
no,
just,
but he dissed her.
I know, but he likes to get involved in every situation because it's Sky. He's like the life of the party. He likes to jump in and tell the racist gay joke and then jump back
honestly,
out. Honestly,
I think Sky would be way better off if he did those types of videos for his YouTube channel and like stop the video game shit, because it would be way more entertaining to see him throw his hand in that kind of like a little bit of the drama world and like responses and shit like that.
Wasn't he supposed to make a response to fucking iDubbbz and Tana?
Yeah, he was. Maybe he's still working on it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, he said he'd be up in like 4 hours, and that was like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, this motherfucker's on Colossal's crazy schedule.
Hey, we can't talk.
What happened?
It
What
took
happened
us
with all
8
the
months to
drama with?
upload beta.
Oh, that's so true.
Wait, what?
It's
What
taken
drama
us
with what?
2 months, 2 weeks to make a new baited.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably more than 2 weeks. I think it's been 3 weeks.
It's 3 weeks now. But to be fair, we did film one while we were in LA, but you didn't like it, so we never uploaded it.
I don't know what it was. Like, I don't want to put out shit, man. I don't want to put out shit. This is a very relaxed podcast, and hopefully people don't walk away from this.
Gone.
This is a very calm, relaxed podcast that we're filming right now, and I think it's good so
let's
far.
fucking amp it up. What happened with what's going on with Tanya and Ian? What's happened since the whole video? I haven't been paying attention.
Basically, Tanya's gonna come out with an apology video.
Well,
and
there was that Twitter video that surfaced of one of her fans calling her, or a friend calling her, and she was like apologizing over the phone for what she did, which I think is really good, because when people essentially fuck up online, isn't the best thing, instead of dancing around it, trying to make excuses, just to go, yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah, but the thing is, what did she do that deserves an apology? That like she owes someone, like it's not even a situation where she owes somebody an apology.
It was,
in my opinion.
She doesn't. She owes herself an apology, man. It's her. Oh, she was being hypocritical as well, wasn't she?
She was being hypocritical, right? She was caught being hypocritical, and not only that, she exaggerated. She exaggerated a story that wasn't really true about, like, iDubbbz choking her. Like, that didn't happen.
I didn't know if he had a gun. I didn't know if he was gay or what.
She exaggerated a story, but
he is definitely gay.
This is what's weird about the apology. This is what's weird about the apology is I don't think it's really needed. I don't think it's going to help, because I don't think it's needed. You know what I mean?
Well, she's 18. She's young. She doesn't. I mean, I'm young too. I'm only 21. But I mean, the first thing
it's
that
called damage control.
No, I understand it's damage control, right? And trust me, I was trying to help her. I've been telling Tana for fucking over a week, come on Drama Alert, do an interview before you make your apology video. That way you have a little bit of a cushion, Come on Drama Alert, I'll do an interview with you. We'll talk about it. I'll ask you if you feel like you were wrong here. You give me your honest opinion, and then people will see that and give you a chance. I'll take the first wave of hate and give you a chance to actually like talk and maybe listen to you when you put out your video. But she isn't responding to me.
What I don't think that's the best way in situations like this for damage control. a lot of situations like these where you've been essentially exposed is to kind of like roll over and play it off as a joke or just ignore it until it goes away, because shit like this just does go away.
Tell that to Sam Pepper. Tell that to Sam Pepper. He tried to do exactly what you're saying, and he was hated on until he came on Drama Alert, admitted the fucking
Yeah, but
truth.
he was being attacked by social justice warriors, not iDubbbz.
Even worse, okay, because fucking iDubbbz fans, all right, are anti-social justice warriors.
Is that worse?
Well,
Yes!
I mean, if she wanted to really man up about it, she should apologize for what she thinks she did wrong, and then she should address the video and talk and like defend herself a little bit and talk about, you know, what she thinks that he did wrong. Like, because it's kind of too pussy just to say sorry. Like, you know, if someone made a fucking 20-minute video just tearing me to fucking pieces, I wouldn't be like, oh, sorry about, you know, what I did. I'd be like, you know, sorry for these things, but also fuck this guy for this, and this. But I think she's too scared because his fans are so plentiful and so, like, rabid, you know?
So what you're saying is in this situation, and you can either just say sorry, but then they're saying sorry and actually meaning it and addressing yourself and your fans what you did wrong and how you're going to make up for it or how you're going to work towards fixing it.
Yeah, but
Tana,
also don't just cower to everything iDubbbz said about you in a 20-minute video, because he's no angel, dude. I mean, I thought the video was really fucking well done.
All the content cops are really well done. It's not like he bangs them out overnight.
No, obviously,
guys.
Not
Why doesn't Tana just say, "Hey, look, man, I was wrong here. I was fucking hypocritical. I was wrong here. Maybe I exaggerated the story too much."
Well, that's what Andy's saying that she should do.
But again, please take note that this guy fucking came to my fan meetup and then said the N-word like right next to me, like
in front of a bunch of kids.
Yes, like this is still wrong. You know, I've seen so many people like defend iDubbbz and say, "Well, he wasn't saying the N-word in a racist way." Okay, but what he did was still wrong, right?
I said that to you in person when it all went down while we're down in LA.
We're not blatantly. Has the internet got blatantly retarded where we're like, okay, well, I'm an iDubbbz fan and I don't even know this Tana bitch, so whatever iDubbbz did, 100% okay. Whatever this Tana bitch, 100% wrong.
It's not okay to go to an 18-year-old's fan meetup with a bunch of kids and say the N-word in front of everyone.
No, it is not okay to do that. Like,
but
I'm sorry.
It's okay if you say it on a live stream, right?
No, that's not okay either. That's not okay either.
Oh,
if it was okay, I wouldn't have apologized for it.
Keem, you're a stupid nut. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck.
Do you think it was okay for what iDubbbz did?
No, the day it went down, I said to you while we're having drinks, I'm like, dude, that's a bit fucked up that he went to like a meetup and did that to
we
her
all
in
spoke
front of all
about
his
that.
fans. Yeah. Like, Ian's my friend and all, but I haven't said anything to him about it because I don't really care about the whole thing to an extent where I want to like ask him about it. But what he did was,
you know, the one thing I thought about is this. Okay, when Tana said, I was worried, like, does he have a gun? Could he be killing me and stuff like that? That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but
definitely.
But think about if you are that girl and someone comes up and pulls that shit. Like, your mind has to be racing. You have to be thinking, is this guy going to stab me? Like, am I in danger?
I do believe that she was scared.
Yeah, her immediate reaction was like, fuck, I need to like walk back behind like people that will like protect me.
Yeah. She was legitimately scared. Like,
she opted out of there real quick.
Oh my god, but iDubbbz was so right about like all she had to do was address what he said and like fucking take him to task. And I was thinking that like it worked out so perfectly for him, like her reaction. She could have just like shot it down so quickly by clowning him for doing that. And like he's like, you would have destroyed me if you just said this. And I was like thinking the same exact fucking thing.
But that's after the fact, though. Isn't it easy to say, you would have destroyed me if you did this? But if you're that 18-year-old girl in the situation and you're at a fan meetup, wouldn't you be scared and fucking run?
No, yeah, I'm not saying she should have had that response on deck, but it would have been so much more perfect if she did kind of just like, you know, look at him.
In the heat of the moment, you don't think about doing that. She just had someone,
and she was scared. It looked like she was scared.
Oh yeah. But back to the fact, she like after like he left and stuff, she would have realized like, oh, that was iDubbbz, and she would have been like, oh, that fucking asshole, blah blah blah. My name's Jeff. But instead, she like whipped out a camera and was like, I thought he had a gun. I thought he was going to rape me. I was like, fucking hell, Jesus Christ, talk about a crybaby.
She's probably so used to like telling these stories in her vlogs and exaggerating them because
all her fucking stories are exaggerated, right? All of them.
Yeah. They're
wasn't that the point? I haven't watched the content
one clip.
cop.
He was fucking me with a toothbrush. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Well,
I really want to know the context of this.
Did you guys watch the content cop? Because I actually haven't. Did he cover the fact that all her like videos are over exaggerated?
A little bit. Yeah, he did actually. He did.
He showed a clip of her saying he fucked me with a toothbrush.
Oh, that's
enough.
Really. Yeah.
I'm
by the
super
way,
curious of the context of that.
Sorry. Also, we forgot one sponsor. This Baited has been sponsored by Oral-B toothbrushes. If you wanna fuck your loved one with a toothbrush, go to code Baited on Oral-B.
Shut the fuck up.
This joke is fucking horrible.
What else has been happening? How you guys been? What have I missed?
Why do both of you sound so relaxed, dude? I feel like people are gonna be like, okay, when did Baited get so goddamn boring?
It's not really a boring episode though. I think we're talking about some good topics. I'm hungover as shit. I did a Twitch live stream last night from a party. Apparently, Chad told me.
Let me cover this. So, last Baited episode, Andy made fun of me for kissing girls on stream. He motorboated a girl and kissed a girl on stream. Okay, so fuck you, Andy. You fucking hypocritical cunt.
By the way, I called myself a hypocrite, and I told you.
No, he didn't. I had to say it first.
I did.
Don't try fucking right off on your high
and
horse,
also,
cunt.
I was like fucking almost fucking blackout drunk. You were just
are you Shay Carl blaming alcohol? Fuck off.
Ooh.
By the way, I DM'd that cam girl and I told her I wanted to gingerly shove my cock in her fucking wet pussy.
All right, then.
Dude, that fucking girl is just a walking, talking trap. She's like fucking. You ever see the
penis flytrap?
But come on,
yeah, Venus flytrap. You know how it's like
penis flytrap.
Penis flytrap.
Good play on words.
You know how
Andy.
the actual Venus
words.
flytrap has
Thanks.
like sticky nectar that the bugs get stuck in and the plant eats them? Like, this is what this bitch is. She's just like some fucking sticky goo that if you fucking go into the DMs at all, you just get hooked.
Yo, if anyone is listening up to this point, can you please Photoshop her as a Venus flytrap with like a penis going into it?
But
tweet it at me.
But wait, take the Venus flytrap and put that like over her vagina.
Dude, put Shay Carl like stuck in the Venus flytrap, like fucking trying to get out.
Poor Shay. I feel so fucking sorry for him, man.
I feel bad too, because it's just like you have one moment of weakness and your whole life can change. You know what I mean? Think about how many things can go wrong with your life.
I know.
One
I called
moment.
Alex one N-word. That's it. Just
one N-word. Hey, are you friends with more than one N-word? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I have N-word friends.
You said one N-word. I watched the fucking VOD of that live stream. You said it more than once.
I have an N-word, F-word friend too. Sky Williams. He's my best friend.
Oh, that sounds like an iDubbbz phrase.
I just covered my mic in water. Fuck.
I feel like we should end this podcast like right now. I feel like it's.
Do you want to call it an early one?
Yeah, I don't. We're gonna do a short podcast here. Sorry, guys, it's so short. But I feel like it was very condensed and it was perfect.
Well, how long has it been so far?
30 minutes.
It's been like 30 minutes.
Okay, that's pretty good. Go fuck off, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, go send Andy some death threats on social media. He enjoys that a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of Bait It. Guys, we're going to have some clips of the in real life stuff that we did in LA coming out soon. If this episode was complete trash, can you please do us a huge favor and lie to yourself and say it's the greatest episode you ever listened to in the comments? We appreciate you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you on next episode of Bait It Podcast.
Ciao.
Pussy.